3, 2, 2000.
Can I call you Parker?
No, you may not.
Why?
Because I'm not going to call you by your surname. It's not very friendly.
Well, no,
It's because you can't remember it.
No, it's not because it's not friendly. It's because Mike's called Mike and you're called Mike, and it could be very confusing because it's radio. I could call you.
Can we think of something else? Can we think of another name?
Parky?
Parky?
Yeah.
Oh,
Then people think he was Michael Parkinson.
I could call you Michael.
only my granny calls me Michael, I'm afraid.
You could call
Only
me Elkman.
I could call you Elkman, and I could call Mike Mike.
That'll
Cool.
do, yes. All right, Elk. Oh, gosh. He is a bit, actually, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I am.
He is
The
Elkman.
fifth Abba member.
Somebody said on my show.
That is a first.
Somebody said on my show about 6 months ago that I was the drummer in Abba. It was a joke, and somebody believed me and wrote in.
You weren't.
No.
All this time I've been living a lie.
Yeah, you are not married to
Dining
me.
out for free, saying that my wife was the drummer in ABBA.
So
Well,
which one have you gone for, though? Benny or Bjorn? This is the question.
Oh, they both look like their faces were inside out, didn't
I
they?
know, but you had to take a choice. I mean, you had to fall on one side or the other.
I didn't like either of them. If I had to have one, it would have been Benny.
With the beard?
No.
You just shaved him, would you?
No, it's the wrong one. Bjork.
Bjork? No, she wasn't in that.
What was his name? Bjorn.
This
Bjorn.
woman thinks she's
He
at
was
the
called
front of
Bjorn.
youth culture.
No. Bjorn. I would have liked. I don't know. I didn't like either of them. They weren't exactly lookers.
Oh, I don't know.
I was more.
My youthful fantasies about both, actually.
No, David Cassidy. I rather liked. Anyway, Ian, what kind of a week have you had?
That's all right then. No, that's cool, fine. She should have chopped the snake up live on the programme. That would have been all
Oh,
right.
yeah, there's a
'cause
cult
it's
in
like-
Texas where they do that sort of thing.
No, there isn't. Don't say that. I like snakes. They look like Siamese cats. And they're surprisingly warm when you touch them as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
I saw a video of it once, and you can only get it from specialist shops. I got myself a bike this week.
Bite, you did.
Me too, actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, I thought it would save me the walk between home and the car.
You didn't get a bike.
No.
I did.
You didn't.
Yeah, well, I bought one yesterday, actually. I had an old bike which was knackered in. I mean, believe me, this bike was completely knackered. And I bought a new second-hand bike yesterday. Truddled my old one out the back of the house, and by this morning it had been nicked.
Did you?
Wouldn't you know?
Did you plan on it being nicked?
No, it wasn't an insurance job, thank you, Sammy. If that's what you're trying to insinuate.
No. What I'm saying is, if you didn't want to go to the trouble of taking it to the dump.
Well, it has saved me a bit of trouble, though I hadn't taken my light brackets off yet, and I was a bit peed off about that, I must
Oh
admit.
dear,
Yeah.
oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You can't say that, by the way.
What, peed off?
Yes.
Oh, right, I
can't
shan't
say.
then. Won't.
Okay.
Promise.
Goodo. Oh, I am sorry.
Well, thank you for your overwhelming sympathy.
You're welcome, Mike. Ian, do carry on.
And also, I thought to help the health situation in India, I'd send over half a ton of Colgate. Because they're all suffering from the plaque.
I think that it's probably a misprint in your paper, Ian.
Well, it's all right for you to say. You've never suffered from bubonic plaque, have you?
Pneumonic plaque.
No.
Anyway, anything else?
No, that's been the long and the short of my week.
Oh dear. Well, that's not very interesting then, is it? Mike, what kind of a week have
You
we
got
had?
two good jokes out of it. What are you complaining about?
In fact, you, Mike, what, you've had your bike stolen. Anything else good
I
happened to
had a
you?
steam bath today.
Oh, very nice.
Yes,
Very
steam
nice.
bath in
Good,
Sparkill.
good for your paws.
It was, yes. As you can see, my face is looking flawless.
Oh,
It
it's
was.
glowing.
Yes. It's a pity that it's radio, but never mind.
Edley. We've had lots of fun. We went to America and we saw the Bare Naked Ladies. We went to Ventura to see them, and they weren't surprised to see us. Okay. One of them said to me, he said, "So what are you doing here? Are you on vacation?" "No, we're stalking you." "What do you think we're doing here?" "No, we just came all the way to the other side of the world to see you."
We spend all our Tuesdays in Ventura, California.
Yeah.
On the off chance.
Yeah, on the off chance that the Bare Naked Ladies will be playing. It was quite weird, the amount of English bands that will... Because Ventura is like... It's very sweet, and it's about 100 miles north of LA or something, and it's a real sweet little place. But they've got all of these, like, English bands turning up there, like the Special Beat. You know Nev, our friend Nev, from the Specials. He's playing there.
About now.
About now, in fact. So it was all rather freaky, really. And then we went to Death Valley and it rained. And then we went to Yosemite, because I've got this thing about waterfalls, so I don't know why. Went to the Yosemite
That's
National
sexual,
Park.
you know, actually.
Is it, do you
It
think?
is sexual. No, that apparently waterfalls, especially in dreams, it's sexual frustration.
Really?
It's true. Samantha, would I lie to you?
No, I just think they're pretty. I mean, I just think they're
it's
like
subliminal, I'm afraid.
No, it's
Look at you,
not.
you're getting all defensive now about it.
pretty. Anyway, so I
Samantha, you're in denial.
I'll tell this story later. No, I'll tell the story about being in denial later. Anyway, so we went to Yosemite, the famous waterfalls, and they dried up.
Been
Well,
switched-
is
been
that not
switched
sexual
off.
or what?
You were right, Mike. So we went, Yosemite waterfalls dried up. Went to Death Valley. It rained, and that was it really. But it was very exciting, and I'll tell you more during the course of the programme.
One of my dreams came true this week. So I rode side saddle on a haddock through Richard Whiteley's small intestine.
Now, if you'd said Richard Madeley, I would have been impressed, but not Richard Whiteley.
I side with the front men of local broadcasting. I was ever so shocked when I read that Fred Dinage has been playing away from home.
Headline of the week or what? Fred Dinage stole my wife. Brilliant. I tell you, that was the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning, and I just thought that
What, Fred Dinage?
Yeah, it's me actually.
Oh my
Sold my
God.
story to the papers again.
No, Mike had got the papers, and I was in a bleary-eyed fashion, flicking through, and just saw this headline: Fred Dinage stole my wife. And I thought, no, I'm still asleep. It's weird. Anyway, I thought that was rather amusing, but not amusing, of course, for the family Dinage. This is, of course, very tragic. Right, lots.
Being stuck with a name like Dinage doesn't help, does it?
Oh no, that's true. How? Well, Fred.
Not so much how as why.
Anyway, still to come, competitions. Ian's interviewed somebody. I can't remember who, but she's very nice. What?